happening today is people are kind of weaving little scraps of tradition back into their lives as they have to, where what would have existed for an ancient Celt would have been a whole tapestry of tradition. And what they're making is kind of a patchwork quilt.
And it's not about going back to be the way our ancestors were, which was fantastic. It's about taking their wisdom and their knowledge and their ancient ways, but bringing it forward, bringing it into a modern context, evolving as a spiritual community.
Even if perceiving spirit in trees and in animals and in plants is actually all in our heads, it's still one of the most useful and creative and pleasurable ways of approaching reality. And as long as it does in Celtic tradition, engages us with the world, there's no reason to say that, oh, it's nutty or it's crazy. I know that my interactions with subtler levels of reality and with the sacred in everything that's around us have made me more engaged, more creative, more better able to be a good mother to my children, a wife to my husband, friends to my friends, and all that kind of thing. So it's been incredibly practical and useful to me in my daily life, even if people might think that it's fantastic. I mean, my father was a cosmologist and a scientist and very involved with ideas about the creation of the universe and all of that kind of thing. And physics tells us that, you know, objectively real reality, come on. You know, what can we all agree on? You know, most of this rock is space between the atoms. You know, what we're seeing is our own particular perception filtered through our own neurological system. If we look at what our culture is doing with scientific materialism, they may be arguing that that's the real world, but it's not a very useful view of the world, because look at what we're doing. Look at the effects of that. So I think that we need to look at the fruits of ideas and the fruits of things. What fruits, you know, the fruits is the best measure of anything. So we need to look at the fruits of scientific materialism and decide if that's really the harvest that we want to reap. We've got all the resources to create the sort of golden age that everybody's looking for and hoping for and waiting for, and there's no need to wait. It's here. You know, what we need is the golden agents, you know, the people who are going to say, okay, we are going to do this. We are going to create this right here, right now in the world.